And here we are, Mercator Šiška Center, or now as it's known, Supernova Mercator Šiška. But yeah, people just know it as, Mercator Šiška. I said today we will not go for a long walk. In the morning it was 0, so basically the same as yesterday, but I have a feeling it's much more colder than yesterday. So I said we will not go for 2-hour plus walk, we will go for hour plus walk. And I'm smelling burning, like burning plastic, burning rubber here, but I don't see any smoke, so I don't know what is going on. I don't know if this is like a symptom, if you are smelling burning toast, apparently that is a sign of, stroke. But yeah, it's cold. Hopefully that you can hear me. And also, hopefully you find these walks and talks interesting. This has basically become a vlog of my life and current events in Slovenia, Ljubljana, and not Liza's channel. Okay, today the plan is we are going to the right, a little away from the main roads, onto the field, across the Stegne field. And yeah, as I said before, if you have any suggestions, what should I cover, talk about, or change the format, let me know. Oh, it's cold. So yesterday we had 2 different protests in front of the city hall. I think by now you have must oh no, I thought that I hear a siren going on. I think that you now have already figured out by now that favorite pastime of Slovenes is going on protests. So yesterday municipal council had their session, and 2 basically groups, well, they are actually 2 political parties, smaller ones that aren't in the, let's say, parliament, but they are financed, from the budget. Have basically, well, they have issues with the current mayor. So yesterday they pretty lazy tukaj. At the same time, they basically held two protests. The Pirate Party of Slovenia, yeah, we have pirates, was against granting bonuses, awards, rewards to the former and current leadership of the Ljubljana Healthcare Center, due to the fact that currently 30,000 people in Ljubljana don't have their personal physician. And yeah, well, city council, municipal council voted for. Basically, award is just below 1,000 euros per person, and I think 3 current director, former director, and Lizzie, and what would be called like chief expert officer, so you know, or chief science officer, something like that. So basically the one who is responsible for the expert work of physicians, you know, medical, chief medical officer, perhaps that would be. Oh yeah, it's cold and wind. Oh, I will freeze today. I can see it already. I am freezing. So yeah, pirates were against that. And the second group is basically, you know, like Catholic, traditional, for traditional family, for traditional values. So they are against the general leadership direction. Okay, I thought that we were going on the field, but Lisa doesn't want to go. You know, so they were against the general leadership, work of the mayor, but including also against the rewards for such. And number 2. Okay, and now once again Lisa changed her mind, and now we are going to the field. Come on, people. Lisa said, I don't have time for waiting on you. We are going. So yeah, the second group, as I said, are protesting against, and we are once again waiting. So against the general work of the mayor, but including also, you know, rewards, and also against the building of that sewer system across, you know, here basically in this direction, through the water supply. Lizzie, čakamo. And yeah, actually last week there was once again incident between the landowners and basically security personnel that were, you know, guarding the work party, measuring and, you know, preparing to build. No reaction whatsoever, you know. Yeah, and one owner was apparently struck by a security guard, and basically in the side of the head, you know, very bad spot to be. Lizzie, greva, no? I don't know why. Now she's going up and down, up and down. We have to move because I will freeze to death. I don't have any gloves on me, not even in my pocket. Tukaj greva. So yeah, and of course their protests were, let's say, unheard of because the council voted for. And tomorrow we will have another protest, this time against the government. So here in Ljubljana. So yeah, you know, if you don't have anything to do in Slovenia, you just go and join some protest. And you have some fun. You meet some nice people, perhaps you throw some bricks around, and that's it, you know. And the next week, you know, if you once again have nothing to do, there are plenty of protests to be joined, to be held. Okay, let's stop on this point because I'm freezing.